Hey, I'm Matt.
And I'm Peach, and TMR gives you
The Playback from way back. So this week, we're doing a Tom Cruise week, in case you haven't noticed.
It's a Tom Cruise double feature, if you will.
Absolutely. We did the Jack Reacher review on Thursday, and now we're doing a retrospective look at one of Cruise's flagship films. One of the films that put him out there.
His breakout role.
Risky Business.
Risky Business. 1983's Risky Business.
Absolutely. First time I saw it, again,
Aina.
and in saying that Risky Business, it hasn't aged very well, but it's one of those 80s films that you can still watch as long as you watch it with that in mind. You know, the time period in mind. It's quite dated. It feels quite dated watching it, and that's why I don't see a lot of people, especially the younger generation of today,
they're not going to watch it.
Really sitting through this film. You got to watch it for what it and appreciate it for what it is.
Risky Business is encapsulated in a fucking time capsule. It, you know what? It belongs in 1983. It looks like it's in 1983, and that's because it is 1983.
Thank you, PJ.
Just to be clear,
you know what I mean?
However, Matthew, unlike movies like Scarface that were made also in 1983, that you know, a film like Scarface transcends 1983.
Absolutely, it's timeless.
It's timeless. A film like Back to the Future, also, with its fucking charm, transcends 1985.
Absolutely.
Risky Business transcends Foko.
It needs to stay.
It needs to stay where it is. Stay there, Naya. Sit.
Good boy. In modern day cinema, a lot of what filmmakers try and focus on is the realism in the film.
Yes.
And that's something that isn't really profound in this film. In fact, this film is the complete opposite. It feels very much fantastical.
Yeah.
You know, it feels very dreamlike. The stuff that happens in this film will only happen
in a movie.
In a movie.
They may as well call it a comedy, drama, fantasy.
Yes.
It feels. You feel like removed from what you
absolutely. It's like a teenager's fantasy of the 80s.
And you feel like you never feel like you're really immersed. You feel like you're an outside observer.
Yes.
This is you. There's Risky Business Lumming.
And you're just
watching it there.
Yeah.
It's a very hard film, I think, for today's generation to relate to.
Absolutely.
Because it deals with such different themes.
Even though it is a coming of age film, and that theme is generally universal. What the subject matter and how it is portrayed in this film, or at least how our hero is portrayed, it's very different to how they are portrayed in this day and age.
Yeah, it would be very hard to make a connection with the characters in Risky Business. It's 1983. You've got your middle to upper class white American neighborhood and a white American character, Tom Cruise, with those pearly whites of his skin.
Absolutely.
You know that.
He looks really good. He's very young.
Yeah.
He's 20
years old.
20 years old on the dot.
Yeah.
So in direct contrast to how he looked in Jack Reacher, where he looks like an old buddy.
Yeah, no, he's got old man.
He's looking good.
Yeah. It's also interesting to obviously see Cruise's trajectory from Risky Business to Jack Reacher. You know, there's this massive arc of this guy's career, spanning, fucking
30 years.
30 years, and just a whole lot of good movies. Born on the 4th of July, Top Gun, Interview with the Vampire, Jerry Maguire, Vanilla Sky, good stuff.
Yes,
from Cruise.
oh, fantastic films.
Yeah, fantastic movies.
Yes. And this one isn't an exception. He's really good. I think he kind of blends in to the film with the rest of the cast.
Yes.
More so in here than in later films where he really sticks out, where it's really
about
I'm Tom Cruise, I'm the O in this stick.
Exactly.
Everyone else is playing in the stick with me.
Exactly. This was way before the days of what Matthew just described.
Yeah.
Of I'm main pill now.
I am.
Did anyone get the memo
the
that said?
Main O, yeah.
Did you read the memo that said I'm main pill? Oh, you didn't. Well, then you need to fuck off. As we said, the film is 1983, so deals with the issues of 1983, but also deals with issues that we can relate to. He's a guy in high school. His parents fuck off and go away for the little holiday. He steals his dad's Porsche. He catches on cut basically, and he's surrounded by
lots of peer pressure from his friends.
And he catches on the kind of cuck that lands him in so much cuck that he manages to correct in the end, which also says to you once again, this is a fucking fantasy.
It's a fantasy. He's just me. Did he have really asshole friends in this film?
Had cuck.
All his brassen
are nice.
Varken.
They all.
Especially Curtis Armstrong. I don't know what his name is in the film, but Curtis Armstrong. Yeah. He's still a
vuilgat. He was a vuilgat in
He's a vuilgat in Risky Business, and to date, he's still playing vuilgatten.
Wow. He's made a career of being a failure. Well done,
Typecast of nerd. Well done, Curtis. And while Tom Cruise is really aged into a nice, rugged looking man, middle-aged man,
Yeah.
really good, can still do action films.
Still takes good care of
Curtis
himself.
Armstrong looks like an elderly hobbit. He looks kind
Anyway,
of. He currently plays Metatron in Supernatural. I don't know if you watch Supernatural, but he plays a good role in there. Again, a fail.
Cruise is joined in this movie by the lovely Rebecca De Mornay.
She plays the prostitute.
She plays
the call girl.
She plays
sorry.
the lovely call girl that he starts falling in love with and getting feelings for and cut like that.
Mm-hmm.
Rebecca De Mornay is a good actress. She's had a very decent Hollywood career. In recent times, I don't know, I haven't seen her that often.
Me neither.
Last time I saw her was in 2005's Lords of Darktown. About
I love that film.
about the skateboards.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
that
yeah,
kind. That was the last time I saw her, and that was already almost 10 years ago.
Yeah, so unfortunately she hasn't
Yeah,
done
she's
more
kind
prominent
of
things.
Yeah, she has.
She's really good in
But
it.
she's really good in here. She is beautiful. She is stunning.
Absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. There's the one scene where they make love for the first time, or pomp, or whatever you want to call it. That was really pumping actually.
Slaan, scrop,
Yeah, yeah.
steek, stoot.
And even that, it is very 80s, the way it happened,
Yeah,
the door swings
it's-
open and the wind comes and
I mean,
make it look very
fantasy,
very fantasy, very dreamlike.
Very dreamlike. I mean, the wings going and the shirts flying up and Tom's in slow motion,
And
hoing
he's
it,
hoing, yes.
and
yes.
it's just like
Yeah. Who's the guy who played the pump?
Joe Pantoliano.
Yeah.
Did I get his name right?
Yes, I think so. That's why I wanted you to say it. I wasn't sure I
I
could
couldn't
say
say
it.
that guy's name properly.
Another guy who's well known for playing fail captain.
Yeah. Pantoliano has made a career out of playing nice. He's a nine in this movie, he was a nine in The Matrix, he was a nine in Daredevil, he was a nine in Bad Boys.
Here we go. Not so much in that, but he was the captain.
That's true.
But he was the night captain, asshole captain.
Not
Yeah.
captain, but he's generally, he plays an ass. I mean, and once again over here, he's good. He's a good ass.
Absolutely, he plays the Rebecca De Mornay's pump, basically.
Yeah. It's important to mention because I mean, look, odds are you are the largest movie. You've seen it, but Cruise eventually ends up running his very own brothel.
From his house, while his parents are away on holiday.
I mean, this is the extent that, that's why I suppose why it's called risky business, but this is the extent that it goes. He eventually gets all these rich brothers to come to his house and just slime high-class call girls.
Absolutely, all for the reason of making money. Because he needs to get money
To fix his dad's car that he drove into the river. I mean, fuck man, who made this shit up?
So it's just like a snowball effect of shit that just happens, and he just tries to fix it.
Yeah, and he fixes everything in the end, like fuck all happened.
Yeah.
And he gets into Prince.
And he gets into Prince, and it's really unrealistic. There's no repercussions for any cut that is caught on in this film. In conclusion, it's a good film.
Yeah.
Doesn't really hold up by today's standards.
Still worth a watch.
Worth a watch
if you're prepared to go down.
Exactly. If you're a film aficionado, if you're able to transport yourself into that time period and appreciate it for what it is,
If you got nostalgia,
then go watch it.
some cut.
Or hire it and watch it.
Yeah.
So that's risky business, and that concludes our Tom Cruise week.
Our Tom Cruise double billing, our
Double billing.
feature of
That's
Mr.
the one.
Cruise.
That's the one. Jack Reacher, Cockstick, risky business.
Alright.
No,
Decent.
Decent.
Very
Look,
decent.
we probably could have picked a better film.
That's true. In fact, Matthew, I'd like to take this opportunity to apologize to our viewers. If anyone's out there complaining and thinking that we could have chosen a better film,
We could have
for the
chosen
Playback
it.
from Playback, we probably could
Absolutely.
have.
Well, you know what? We'll pick another cruise film, something like Interview,
Interview with the Vampire, or
something else
just
down the line.
Yeah, maybe we will deal with another cruise film in the Playback from Playback.
So it's the time to give it a score, PJ. Give it a score, please. Come.
Matthew, Risky Business gets 7 out of 10 from me, and that's a retrospective 7. By today's standards, it would get a 3, but for 1983, it gets a 7.
I get a 7.
Yeah, B student back in 1983. Yeah, decent.
Look, wouldn't have gone to Princeton
Nah,
like Joel Goodson.
exactly.
did.
No.
But hey, me, I think I'll give it a 7 as well. Very good film for its time. I don't see many people enjoying it or being able to sit through it these days. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
We're not so spoiled by Hollywood, and
That's true.
And
we are all very spoiled by Hollywood.
and the theme and just how realistic everything is becoming these days.
Yeah.
In cinema, in everything.
Yeah, it's all about
So
creating that immersive
feeling.
experience. You know?
And this film isn't really immersive. Like Peter says, it really looks like you're looking into this film and you're still separated. You can't.
Yeah, it keeps you at bay, like like when it keeps you at bay like a bad date,
Basically. Yeah. So that's it this week for the playback from way back. And I just wanted to let you guys know we did plan to do this every Saturday. However, we've changed it to every second Saturday now, for the simple reason that
we've got lives.
We've got lives. we want to get to other kaka as well.
So that's why we're making it a bi-monthly affair from now on.
That's the one. But nevertheless, thank you for watching, and thank you for taking the time to like, comment, and share our videos. We really appreciate it.
Absolutely, guys and girls. We'll see you 2 weeks from now on the Playback from Way Back.